Hello, welcome back to the Shoe Snob unboxing videos, One Take Wonders. I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I've done any kind of unboxing, but as we all know, we've been through some unusual times lately. And on top of that, you see a new background in the video, and that is my new shop here in New York that I've been setting up. So I've been quite busy despite everything that's going on, and as well, I had to put a lot of things on pause because of that. But here we are, and we're going to do a new brand today. The brand is CNES. You may have heard of them. They've been relatively, I don't want to say so new, but relatively new in the shoe industry as of late, doing very affordable welted shoes. The company, it's a little bit tricky because I've seen a few accounts by them, but the ones that I've been talking with are a Singapore-based brand, Singapore-based side of it, but the shoes are made in Vietnam. I'm pretty sure they have a Vietnam setup as well, but the one that we'll be looking at today is based out of Singapore. So let's take a look. They kindly sent me a pair that I found very intriguing in the photos. Really not much to see on the box there outside of a size, a style number, and a color code. So let's take a look. All right, standard shoe bags. Is that just one? All right, well, they come with just one large shoe bag. I guess one cost-saving feature there. It would appear to me that what they're trying to do is create the most affordable option possible, which is great. You know, when you buy shoes, you ask yourself, do you really need a fancy box? Do you really need fancy bags? It kind of depends on what you're going for. If you don't travel with your box, if you don't travel with the bags, they don't really need to be fancy per se. Those are just nice details, but I think that this brand is all about offering good price for solid shoes. So the details are definitely lacking in terms of presentation. The box is so. The bag is nice. I don't mind the bag. It's one of those kind of itchy wool felt cloths. So yeah, but it feels durable. All right, let's take a look at the shoes. So they have this lovely balmoral cap toe Oxford with a burnished tan on the seams. In a burnished tan, so a burnishing effect, kind of patina style, which I found quite intriguing. I'm not really a fan of tan shoes, but I do like it in this kind of dark. This looks, well, they say they use the Vocaloo leather from Anane on their site, so I know this one is called the Jamaica. And I like that they deepened it. Otherwise, the Jamaica by itself is quite a strong, it's a nice color, but it's a very in-your-face color. So this patina has helped to settle it down, which is nice. So let's take a look. All right. So the shoes. Beautiful pair, very nice patina. Yeah, so let's assess them. Now, I'm going to preface this with the price because I think it's very important when you assess a shoe to be conscious of what you're paying for. It's the height of ignorance, I'm sorry to tell you, if you buy a $300 shoe and expect $1,000 quality. You're missing a trick believing this thing. So these shoes at full price are $270, which is unreal. It's beyond. It's very low cost, which, you know, I can understand. I'm sure that I'm sure that wages in Vietnam are lower than a worldwide average per se, or let's just say a Western world average in Europe and US where they have higher wages. So that's how you get a lower price, because if the leather is the same that, say, JM Weston, a top French maker, buys, well, they use Dupuis, but anyway, same price point. Then if the shoe can be so much cheaper, then you got to look at the other components that make up the shoe, which is wage and construction. So $268, insane. Right now they have priced shoes down to $118. Now they do look like they're of a different, I think they have two different ranges of quality, because the ones at 118 don't look like these. They have ones in this range that I believe are on sale at $180. So you're really getting down to that Meerman price point. But I have to tell you, against the Meerman line, the non hand grade linea maestro line, the basic line, these are, in my opinion, a step above. So at equal price, you're getting a cooler shoe there. So let's take a look quickly. They have been patinaed. Now, if you don't know a lot about patinaing or leather, you might be a little bit taken aback, because there are a few kind of, I don't want to say blemishes in the patina, but sloppy little stains here and there from the black that they put on it. Now, if you work with leather and you understand leather, you know that this leather is a box calf, and patinaing box calf is not the same as patinaing crust leather. So crust leather is a natural leather that's meant to be dyed later, as opposed to something dyed in the tannery in the big drums that they dye that look like washing machines. So there are a few little spots here and there, but that's because doing a patina on box calf, particularly this one, because I've worked with it and it's not easy, not even to shine, is challenging. So, you know, there are little black marks here, but to me, it really doesn't matter. It's not something I think is even worth, you know, it's worth seeing that it's there, but it's not worth complaining about. It's just the way it goes. And when you're getting, you know, closed channel shoes for $280, then you got to kind of take the highs with the lows here. Anyway, finishing is outside of the little patina blemishes. Finishing is good. They got fudge, it's very fine fudge wheeling. They have closed channel soles. They have a pegged waist. Now, pegged waist with a hump here, so one might say fiddleback, a rounded fiddleback. I'm personally not the biggest pegged waist fan, but I know if you don't have the skills to make a Graziano Ungherlin waist, the pegged waist is the simple and quick way to make a thin waist here without having to do a blind stitch, which is very difficult on the welt and on the waist. So, you know, this is not, they're not the first ones to do this. It's not my favorite, but it does give you the effect of that very slim waist, which is nice, you know. From afar, it looks great. It makes the shoe look more expensive than it is. Again, not my personal, pegged with 3 nails here and 3 nails there. It's not my personal favorite, but again, for what you're getting, it's brilliant. I got a nice little, yeah, it's not even 3/4, it's a very small sock liner there, which is, I like that they left it in this kind of natural leather. Has no color at all, which is different. This is called their premium line. So again, I said that there are 2 different lines that I could tell of, and the premium line is the nicer line of the 2. So if you buy a shoe right now that's on sale for $118, it's not going to look like this quality. You got to find the ones that I believe are on sale for $188, full price $268. So CNES for $268, knocking the ball out of the park here. Great shoe. I did manage to slip one on just to give you some quick feedback on size, and I'm really like a 41 narrow, so I really normally take a 40.5, which is a UK 6.5, US 7.5. I got some feedback from a friend on their size who took a 41, and he's just half size up from me. He said it was huge, so I ended up going to a 40, and the 40 actually fits me perfectly. So that being, I believe that these run about a half size large if you like a tight fit. I like a tight fit. So being that there are there wasn't a half size availability, I went with the half size down. Half size up would have been massive, and I would have hated the fit. So do bear that in mind. CNES, it's impressive what I'm seeing here. I think the shoes are beautiful. Of course, you know, looking at some of the details, it's not going to have the same grade of lining that you're going to find in a $5, $6, $7, $800 shoe. It cannot. The leather, if it's Annonay, this is used by some of the top makers of the industry. One of the most famous French tanneries, who I believe is owned by Hermes, unless they've sold it in the last few years and I'm just out of touch. But either way, gorgeous pair of shoes, $268. You can't beat it. This specific color, I think, has been sold out, but you may want to ask them if they can either do made to order or if they're going to re-release it. The color code just says BR. On the website, there's a dark brown, but it doesn't look like this. So this is more of a golden tan, beautiful color. I actually really like these, beautiful balmoral, and you know what? It's a nice pattern. I can't say anything bad as far as what you're getting for what you pay for. Great shoes, check them out. CNES.co. That's the actual website, and I believe that's also the handle on Instagram. Check them out, and have a great day. Stay tuned for more. I got some more things coming up. Take care.